What's going on, guys? Our little review that we're going to do this week is going to be on the Jackall SK-Pop Grande. It's a topwater popper. This is going to be the first review that I've done from Jackall. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at these bad boys. Okay, guys, so the Jackall SK-Pop Grande. It comes in only one size. It has a length of 2.6 inches and a weight of 5/16 of an ounce. And go ahead and go over some of the features of this bait. It does have a rattle in it. You can see, if I can focus in on it, it looks like it's got a little tungsten ball right here, and it's held within this chamber, and the ball just goes from side to side. It's also got this other wafer right here, which is just, I'm sure, just for weighting, just to help weight the bait in the water. And then it's got another ball back here, which I'm sure is just for casting and to make the bait sit like this in the water. It does sit at an angle in the water, so it offers a little bit more of a profile inside the water. As you can see, it's also got the hand tied, which probably isn't hand tied, but it's got the tied trailer hook on it with the mylar flash and the white feathers on it. It's got two of the black nickel treble hooks. It's got these glass 3D holographic eyes. The eyes are unlike any of the ones that I've seen from some of the baits that I've done before. The sclera of the eye is almost like a lime green, and around the cornea of the eye it's got like a orange line going, like, surrounding it. You can see the mouth. It's kind of deep processed down inside of there, just like a Rebel Pop R would be. Let me see if I can untangle this mess and get one out of here for you. Here it is up against a Rebel Pop R. So the mouth is just a little bit smaller on this one, but it is processed back down in there fairly deep. And as you can see on both of these, the mouth of it is transparent. It's that transparent red color, which I haven't seen anything like that before. In fact, I don't think any of my other poppers have a transparent mouth like that, which is interesting. I don't think it really matters, but it's just something different. You can see that it's got a pronounced raised scale and gill plate pattern on it, and it's also got the lip pattern on it. Let's see if we can focus in on it. So this is definitely one of the nicer poppers that I own, if not the nicest popper that I own. I was very surprised and impressed when I pulled these bad boys out of the boxes. I knew that they're obviously an expensive topwater popper. They're Japanese, and what does that mean to you? Typically, with Japanese baits, you're going to pay a premium price. It doesn't always mean that Japanese baits are the best baits you can buy, but typically it means that you're going to pay a little bit more, and it generally means that they're a little bit nicer. Not all the time, though. Let's go ahead and do a measurement for you. Measure from the front to the rear. It's just over 2.5 inches. So just like they're saying at 2.6 inches, they're about spot on. Without the ring, it's just under, though. About 2 3/8. So one thing I want to point out about this, I could have swore that if you went to some of the websites that they listed this as a 3/8 ounce bait. I was kind of deceived by it. I didn't really pay close attention to the length. I never really do when I buy poppers. I usually buy them as a weight, because poppers generally, for me, they come in two basic sizes. They come in a 3/8 size and then a 1/4 ounce size. And I could have swore that this bait was a 3/8 ounce size. Now, when you get it out of the box, right on the box, it says 5/16 ounce, and this bait is definitely closer to the 1/4 ounce size than it is the 3/8 size. So you can see, like, the 3/8 ounce size is enormous compared to this bad boy. Now, the casting on this thing is really good. It is more of a 1/4 ounce bait size, so you're not going to get phenomenal 150-foot casts out of it or anything like that, because it only weighs a quarter of an ounce. I mean, you might want to use 10 or 8 pound test on this. I usually use 10 pound test just because I like to go a little bit heavier, but you'll probably use like 8 pound test because it is a smaller popper. But I really do like this bait a lot. It is a popper. It pops the way it should. There's nothing really to speak about there because it is a popper. I think you're going to be buying this for basically how it looks. And it looks very, very, very good. Like I said, it's definitely the nicest popper. It's definitely the nicest popper that I own. So I want to go over some of the colors with you that I got here. I got 2 different patterns. I got a transparent one and then a foil pattern to show you guys. The first one I'll show you here is the HL Aurora Black. And Aurora Black, everybody's heard of Aurora Black. If you've bought Lucky Craft baits, it's basically the same thing. It's got a couple little different things on it. The back of it is a little bit more black and less dark blue, fading into that blue that you see there and into that foil pattern and then into the white belly. But it also has this on the gill plates there. You can see it's got that goldish paint on there, which just adds to the detail of the bait. So, and you can see it says SK-Pop Grande right there on the back in silver. So anyway, there's the Jackall SK-Pop Grande HL Aurora Black. And the last one that I have to show you is this is just the Ghost Minnow. Now, the interesting thing about the Ghost Minnow is that if you look on Jackall's website, for whatever reason, and even if you go to Tackle Warehouse's website, it shows the Ghost Minnow as being a purple color. I thought it was very interesting because any Ghost Minnow color that I own in any bait is not purple. It's more of an earthy brown, transparent color, which is what this is. So just be prepared that this is what you're going to actually get, and hopefully the pictures that I have will show a little bit more of a true color. I think that purple is showing up because of the fact that they're saturating the colors on their pictures to help brighten them up for whoever's going to be looking at them. And the purple is probably showing up because there's probably a little bit of pearl inside the paint, which makes the paint change colors in off-angle views. But you could see that it's really not as drastic as it is in the pictures that they're showing on the website. So it's not purple. It's just like the other Ghost Minnows that you're going to find in the Lucky Craft brands and all those other brands that you see as a Ghost Minnow color. In fact, on my camera, as you're looking at it right now, the back of it's showing up a little darker than it actually is in regular lighting. It's a little bit more muted than it is. Because right now it's showing as a darker green and it's a little lighter than that. But essentially, there you got it right there. It's got that earthy green brown color fading into the transparent sides and into the white belly again. So there's the Ghost Minnow. So here they are, you guys. The Jackall SK-Pop Grande. I don't really know what SK-Pop Grande. I don't know where they're getting that name from. But I'll say that it's a very nice popper, you guys. I really liked my Lucky Craft ones that I've done the review on. But I'll tell you what, that I think that these are the nicest poppers that I own as far as patterns are concerned. They have a really nice color pattern on them. I don't expect the Aurora Black one to hold up exceptionally well just because it is a foil pattern. So I expect some chipping to happen there. So if you expect that, then you won't be disappointed if it starts to happen. See what I'm saying? So anyway, there it is, Jackall. Very impressed with their products. I think that they've got a good thing going over there. So go ahead and check it out, and we'll see you next week.